Hey, it is me, Becky B, and I am going to be doing something a little bit different with my YouTube channel. I'm planning on doing some videos like this where I do comparisons, whether it be books and TV films. TV films? I mean, I suppose there is TV films. Books and TV programs. Books and films. There we go. Just anything that I find kind of interesting and I think is worth a bit of a comparison. Before I progress with this video, I would like to ask that you subscribe, like, tap, comment, share, do a little dance, wear a funny looking hat, and thanks for the support. I thought I would look at a rather well-known franchise, Harry Potter. And I'm gonna start with a comparison of the books. Now I know they say don't judge a book by its cover, but in this video I will be judging 7 times 2, 14 covers comparison of, yes. So let's get into it, shall we? So here we are. Here are my 2 Harry Potter book collections. This is the original collection from when I was a kid. You can probably tell by how scuffed it is. And this is the new box set that came out not too long ago. So I will go through the comparisons of the book so you can see sort of the front and the back. And then I will do a comparison between the original collection from my childhood and the new collection, sort of comparing the covers, the artwork, and the material of the books. So let's start off with this one. So this is the original Harry Potter I had as a kid. And as you can see here, Harry looking rather shocked by the Hogwarts Express. I'm not entirely sure why there's another train showing, because I'm pretty sure this train is meant to stand on its own and not meant to be visible to the rest of King's Cross, but that's neither here nor there, I guess. And then on the back, we've got this really nice artwork of Dumbledore, and £4.99, which I'm pretty sure they're a lot more now. So that's the first one, and then we've got the next one. Who's that? So, slightly different take on Harry. He's gone from being a 30-year-old to a 5-year-old, which is interesting. But there's the second one, the Chamber of Secrets. Again, I really like the train at the bottom and the car, and obviously Hedwig in the back getting all flustered. And then this is sort of the first time that we've seen Ron characterized. Then you've got the side, spine. Really like all the multicolours that they've got on the sides. And then a beautiful bit of artwork of the castle on the back. And then onto Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Now from this you can see that Harry is a better comparison to Chamber of Secrets compared to Philosopher's Stone. Hermione and Harry on Buckbeak. If we flip onto the back, you've got who I can only assume to be Professor Lupin as the werewolf. And oh, £5.99. Oh, they've added a few more pages, so they've upped the price by £1. Cheeky. So yeah, so that's those 3. I'm going to put them down and then we'll move on to the thicker books. So this is the second thickest book in the series, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Again, really love this artwork with the dragon and Harry trying to get the golden egg. And you've got the back, you've got Peeves, got the beautiful staircase. This one has the sleeve, so obviously you can take the sleeve off. I didn't, clearly, judging by the scuffed edges of this book. On to Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Again, beautiful artwork with the phoenix on the front and beautiful artwork on the back. And again, this one has the sleeve cover. This is the thickest one of the collection, as you can see. I just like the change in the colours on these ones. I think the multicolour sleeves and binding is just beautiful. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Harry looking a lot older, not slightly bog-eyed. Again, we've got the binding, we've got the little picture at the top, and then on the back, creating quite an eerie look, sort of showing how the books were getting darker in their topic. This one isn't as scuffed. I was obviously a bit older and a bit more careful with my books. And then the final one in the series is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. And now you've got Ron, Harry and Hermione all a lot older. And you've got the inside. You've got the Deathly Hallows there. And then you've got the back with the castle looking very spooky. And And then the binding on the inside. So that is my original collection from when I was a child, up to obviously teenage years. And then this is the new box set that I got more recently. So I'll just quickly show the different beautiful colours on there with the gold foiling on the spine. And then the box itself, the complete collection. It's reflecting a bit on the camera, but there's the artwork, beautiful artwork of Hogwarts and the surrounding area, which I think is really lovely. And then nothing really on the bottom, just the Bloomsbury detailing. So I will do comparisons of these now with the old cover. So the original colour is quite bright with reds and yellows, and obviously the 9 3/4 scene in the Philosopher's Stone. The new version is a lot darker, albeit with bright gold foiling and debossing on the front, which I think is really, really beautiful. And the artwork has obviously changed. Harry appears to be a lot more his age in this one compared to the old artwork. You've got Hagrid, you've got Hermione, and you've got the back of Ron's head. And then you've got the castle in the background, and this one has a snippet of the front cover artwork, again with the gold foiling. And then you've got an owl on the back with a letter. I'm assuming that must be the letter that Harry receives at the beginning. And then the next two, Chamber of Secrets. So again, in this one, you've got obviously the nice drawing, as already mentioned. You've got the sort of the greens and the blues mixed in here. And then the new version is, once again, sort of like the first book, is very dark. The artwork is quite scary, I would say, compared to the original. This one has a lot more light-hearted aspects that happen within the book, whereas this one is obviously the sort of the fight scene right at the end of the book. I actually really like this artwork with the phoenix and the basilisk sort of fighting it out. Harry's got the sword of Gryffindor, and I think you can see Ginny in the background sort of collapsed on the floor. So yeah, so again, I really like this. The spine, the gold print, and then the back has got a very wide-eyed Dobby. So, on to Prisoner of Azkaban. Again, we've got this purple binding front cover with Buckbeak. And then on the new version, we've got this beautiful depiction of the Patronus and Harry in the Forbidden Forest, which I think is really, really nice with that blue colour and the gold. And then on the back, we've got the 3-story bus. I actually really like this artwork. I think it's really, really nice. Now, this is certainly testing my arm muscles. So, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Oh, this artwork is amazing. This is pretty much the same artwork, essentially. You've got Harry going for the golden egg there, you've got Harry going for the golden egg there, but the detail on this dragon is just amazing with the fire, and you can see that Harry is starting to get older in these ones, as you can in this, but I just really like the vivid detailing on this book. And you've got the beautiful spine again with the golden print, and then the back you've got Ron, Harry and Hermione. I must say the artwork of Ron in this is definitely how he's in the book, which I think is nice to see, quite an accurate version of him. So there we are, that's that one. And now on to the Order of the Phoenix. It is a beautifully drawn book, but I really like the new artwork as well because it's quite dark. Obviously the books are getting darker. If you read the Goblet of Fire, you'll know that it does get quite dark, the series. Harry riding on the back of the Thistral, and obviously knowing their distinction. Yeah, I think that just creates for a really nice bit of artwork. You've got the Hogwarts Tower in the background. You've got the beautiful spine. And you've got a really nice characterized version of Snape on the back, which I really, really like. And on to Half-Blood Prince. So again, the books have decided to depict the same scene. It's a very poignant scene within the series, and even though I do like the original because I like sort of the terror on both of their faces, this version, again, with the dark background, with the fire, and Harry looking quite scared, and also the fact that they've drawn in the dead that are rising out of the water. I just think that looks really nice. Then you've got the spine again, and then on the back you've got Malfoy. You've got this beautiful orange covering, and last but not least, the Deathly Hallows. Now both of these are quite dark. Obviously the binding on this has the black, as does this, with a few sort of purple tinges. And again, as much as I like this artwork, this one is great because it's got Harry facing up against Voldemort, and you've got his followers behind him. I can only assume that's meant to be Lucius Malfoy. Harry doesn't look like he's aged much in that picture though. He looks like he's sort of stayed the same, where at least in this one they look older and withered by their traumatizing experiences. I've got the binding again, and then on the back you've got Harry and Hagrid and Hedwig, and this is obviously quite a poignant scene as well. And there you have it. These obviously are a collection of softback and hardback books with the sleeves over. These ones actually have a sort of a rubbery finish, which I think is really nice, because I've read a couple of the books now, and thankfully, unlike these ones, they haven't scuffed or bent or got too badly damaged. As a collector sort of standpoint, I think that's really nice, and obviously it comes in the box, which I think is a really lovely added touch. So there you have it. There is my comparison of the original childhood set that I have and a more recent box set that came out of the Harry Potter series. I would have to say that I prefer the artwork and obviously the feel of the books in this new collection. However, for nostalgia reasons, I've got to go with my old childhood books, because it just reminds me of when I was a kid and I was reading these books for the first time, and it just brings back a lot of memories, and so for that reason I'm probably going to have to go with them. Thank you very much for watching my video. Please do leave comments down below. Perhaps maybe you have a collection of Harry Potter books with alternative artwork. It would be great to hear any of your comments about this collection as well. Until my next video, I hope you all take care, stay safe, and thanks again for watching. Bye! And just having a sort of a look at the artwork, the colours, and just comparing them, really. Cool.